Okay, let's move on to another one. This is in a game in a day filled with great games, big brands, big matchups. This might be the sneaky best game of the day on paper, even though the line may not reflect it.
Right.
But let's talk AAC, Houston and Cincinnati, as I like to say, Cincinnati.
Listen, that thing's it's taking a life of its own. I say it now every time people looking at me. I'm out. Right. Newbie says it, right? It's fun, isn't it, Noobs?
It feels good. Like it just rolls off the tongue, and I think of B-How every time.
Every time we think of you, B-How. So I'm doing it. Even my, the kids were like, what are you saying it like that for? I'm like, well, Brad says it like that. Oh, okay. If B-How says it like that, then it's cool. So you've made it. You've crossed over.
Now, real quick, Dave, I want to clarify. I mean, no disrespect when I say Cincinnati. I don't want to get a bunch of comments. There's a former basketball coach here, an assistant basketball coach at West Virginia for a long time that used to say it that way. So in loving memory of him, those of a couple of us around here, we just say it's Cincinnati. So I mean that with the utmost respect for the Bearcats.
Thank goodness. Okay. Because, we will let no disrespect. Absolutely not. Although Cincinnati has been getting kind of disrespected in this whole thing all along, and all they have done is win. If they find a way to win and they don't get in, it's all fixed, and I'm done with the whole thing. They have to get in. There's no other way.
They've got to get in if they find a way to win this. But listen, this is no gimme here. Now, I like Cincinnati a lot. Desmond Ridder at quarterback. He's been there 113 years. He's outstanding. Should be on the outside of the Heisman conversation. They should be talking about Ridder, what he's done. But defense at Cincinnati and Luke Fickell, that's what you think about. Now, when you think about Houston and Dana Holgorsen, defense is absolutely not what you think of.
No.
But credit Doug Belk, their defensive coordinator in that unit. You have the number 2 and the number 4 defenses in the country per Pro Football Focus going at it in this one. So that's kind of the surprise story of this. 2 really good defenses. Houston's offense, though, is starting to get going. Clayton Tune averaging over 500 yards per game here over the last 5 games or so. So the Houston offense is starting to roll. But, man, Cincinnati's got a giant carrot in front of it. You've got to like Cincinnati here. But can they cover the 10.5?
Betting sentiment so far is that they cannot. It opened 12 at Circa. It's down to 10 in a lot of places. So, but again, when you make this number, which again I was doing with the guys, I was like, are you going to put it 13? They're like, what? I said, again, take the bets on the dog on the way down. Get the bad guys to play that number first to see how high you have to go if you need to go get it again. So you make the numbers for the bad guys. You don't make the numbers for everybody else. Cincinnati's going to be teased down. Cincinnati's going to be money line because they just need to win and get in. And sometimes, without overthinking it, it is that easy. I don't know. Totals 53 and a half. You sounded like you were making a case for the under. Do you think this plays to the under? I don't. The last couple of weeks, I don't. I think this plays to the over, which leads me to the Cincinnati side. I like Cincinnati in the game and to cover because I think they can get a multiple score lead like they have done the last couple of weeks and just go gas pedal down. Let's go. Let's kind of start that celebration and we're getting ready, for the next step. I can't wait.
The over is 3-1 in the last 4 AAC championship games here. I think the misnomer, it feels to me like a narrative has been placed on Cincinnati about this. They're not winning impressively enough. They're not blowing teams out.
Right.
They've only had 2 single-digit wins all year.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been getting double-digit wins here. Maybe they're not 20. I don't know what people are expecting. This, to me, and I know the Luke Fickell Notre Dame thing is beating around out there, but, man, this is
going there. Is he going there?
We'll talk about that here in a minute. Who knows? I mean, you want to try and predict coaching moves? Good luck.
No, I don't.
This to me, listen, Houston's had a great season. 11 straight wins after losing to Texas Tech. But this is a massive moment for Cincinnati, and I don't think it overwhelms them. They were on the big stage last year. They've been pointing to this for a couple of years now, and they're right on the doorstep of some unbelievable achievements. This to me, I think I'm laying the double figures. I know you always yell at me when I do that, but Dana Holgorsen in a big moment, you talk about the ultimate show me. Dana in a big moment is going to have to show me his team is ready. He's got a wonderful team. Give me Cincinnati, and I'm laying the 10 on this one.
The game is at Nippert Stadium. Do you know where Nippert Stadium is?
I do, and have been there many times.
Yeah, what
when West
city is
Virginia
it in?
played Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. This is going to be a massive game for them. I mean, I'm laying the points. I can't be convinced otherwise right now. You sound like you got a little bit of that show me kind of thing with Dana working and Houston going up there. I'm good with laying the points here. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.